All right guys, welcome to another video, and I'm going to give you an update on my 2005 Audi A4 Avant Ultra Sport. It's been a while since I gave you an update on this car, but I have to ask the question, at what point do you decide to give up a car that you love? I mean, I love this car. I'm probably more emotionally attached to this car because I love the way it looks. I love the way it handles. My wife is the primary driver of this car. But first, a refresher. What is this car? This is a 2005 Audi A4 Ultra Sport Avant with 91,000 miles on it, and it has been very reliable over the past 15 years. We had to replace the engine mounts several years ago, but other than that, the car's been bulletproof. And there's some things that make it a little different from a normal Avant. It has a lot of the features from an S4 of that era, which includes a lot of exterior changes to make this car look a little more unique. Start with the wheels. The wheels are the 18-inch wheels from an S4. The suspension from the S4, so it's lowered from the factory to give it more of a sporty handling feel and drive. At the front, there's a more aggressive air dam in the front, some side skirts along the bottom side skirt panels there, a more aggressive kind of rear end where the two exhaust pipes come out. And you can see also the black surrounding of the windows there and black for the roof rails as well. And then towards the end, it's finished off with a nice little spoiler at the top of the rear trunk lid. All of this to give it kind of a more aggressive look. The other signature feature of this Ultra Sport is the 6-speed manual transmission, which is a lot of fun. My wife is the primary driver of this car, and she loves driving a manual transmission car. And that's probably one of the reasons why she's so reluctant on giving up this car. And you need to use that transmission because this car only has 177 horsepower out of this inline 4 turbo 1.8 liter. So it's not a very powerful car. So it doesn't have the engine from the S4. It just has all of the handling bits and look of an S4. And I just love the look of it. The car has aged very, very well. It still looks modern and up to date. Yes, Audi has done some amazing things since this car with their lighting design and overall design has improved over time. But still, the classic nature, look at those classic clean lines, still look good to me even 15 years later. So this car is quite old now. And over the years, it's been super, super reliable. But a light came on the dashboard. My wife took it to the Audi dealership for their service center to take a look at it. They replaced the part for $500 nearly. The part was only $38, but the labor was like over $400 just for the labor alone. So a sensor needed to be replaced. So that was done. We did that. But while the car was there, the service center discovered a number of other issues with this car. Let's go for a drive and let's talk about what the dealership and my second opinion independent shop found out about this car. Come on, let's go for a ride. So here are things that the independent mechanic says do need to be addressed. The upper control arm bushings. So much like the Audi service department said, the independent mechanic concurred with that and said, you know what, these bushings are done. That the upper shock assembly on the left-hand side of the car needs to be replaced. Looks like there is this ring that's cracked, just one ring that's cracked in that assembly. What was cool about going to an independent mechanic is they welcome you into their garage space. What I appreciated is they showed me everything. So I could see for myself what the problems were and have a full understanding of what needed to be done. And I really respect the fact that this independent mechanic allowed me to see for myself what the issues were. So that begs the question, at what point do you let a car go? Even if it's a car that you love, and we love this car. It's a unique vehicle. You don't see A4 Avant Ultra Sport packs out there. You don't see a lot of manual transmission cars out there anymore. So I love the uniqueness of this car, and it's fun to drive. It handles amazingly because it's got that lowered suspension and bigger wheels. It handles phenomenally. And so it's more of a sports car feeling when you drive this car. That's the update on the A4 Avant Ultra Sport. This 05 just needs a few maintenance things. It'll be a little pricey. And as a result, that brings me back to my question I asked you guys earlier. At what point do you let a car go? You know, if the repairs start costing more, even if they're one-time repairs, is that when you cut it off before you even make the repair? Or do you make that investment and keep moving on? Just give me your thoughts about that. When do you let a car go? I don't know. All right, guys, with that, I'm going to enjoy this car, enjoy this manual transmission, enjoy the handling of this car, because it's awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Please hit like and subscribe. Please share if you'd like to do that. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Safe driving.